Rudy Radio presents He Said, She Said, powered by Rude Rangers Entertainment. I'm Noel Epps from Not Just Sports by Noel Epps, as she is Yvonne, the motivator man, from her show, Determined Women of Destiny. This show explores all types of topics from the male and female perspective. We are going to make you laugh. We may even make you cry. But most of all, we will make you think. So do us a favor and please like and share this episode with all your friends and family on all social media platforms. We encourage you to be a part of the conversation. So please comment in the chat box below. Now, Yvonne.
Yes.
We got a topic today. We got a heavy topic today. I hope you're ready.
What is it?
Today, we're going to discuss the top 5 things men need to tell their baby mama when entering a new relationship.
Well, thank you. Thank you for letting that be pointed out, because some of these guys need to know they need to put their baby mama in check. But before
and it be sloppy because of the man. It's not sloppy because of the woman. It's sloppy because of the man. He be allowing too much foolishness.
But first we have to define a baby mama. Baby mama is a woman that has had a child for a man and they're not in a relationship anymore.
Okay, I agree with that.
That's a baby mama. And I agree with the fact that a man needs to make sure that it's not sloppy. You're right. Yes. Because he controls that climate. If he knows Ernestine has got a hot temper.
Hold on. You are dating yourself. When you start using names like Ernestine, Margaret, Gladys, Gertrude, you are out here dating yourself.
Well, wait a minute.
Ernestine. People, listeners, Noel is with the Taquans and the Rashondas. I'm with them.
You didn't let me finish. He gotta tell Ernestine that Quanasia may act out. Okay, he's leveled up to an Ernestine. And Quanasia might act out. So what he has to do is make sure there's peace in the valley before he brings both of them together.
You got me so messed up, because you know what Ernestine is? Ernestine is a female Ernest. It don't get no uglier than that. Ernest is already an ugly name. But then you got Ernestine. That's
like Clifford. That's like Clifford. I'm thinking of a dog. Anyway, get back to the topic. We ain't talking about names.
Let's get back on track.
Yeah, because we ain't talking about names. So his new girlfriend is Ernestine.
Holla at the Gladyses, the Margarets, the Gertrudes, and the Ernestines. Holla at y'all. But let's get started. Number 5.
Yes.
The top 5 things men need to tell their baby mamas when entering the relationship.
Need to tell Ernestine. Need to let Ernestine and Quanasia know.
Ernestine, my new relationship is off limits to you till further notice. That means keep them apart. That means no conversation. That means we're in the same vicinity, no facial expressions. Don't be rolling your eyes. Don't be turning your face up. None of that foolishness. Don't be whispering under your breath. Keep them apart and limit the foolishness.
So who is he giving those commandments to? The new chick or the previous chick that has the baby?
See, that's a good question. Good question. Now, I'm going to tell you. You as a man gotta know the temperament of the women that you've been dealing with. Okay, the first woman I'm gonna go to is the baby mama.
Okay, that's Quanasia.
I'm gonna go to the baby mama. Baby mama, listen, I'm in this new relationship. I like this girl. I love this girl. If you out here acting crazy, because I've had to have this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I've had to have this conversation for real. If you're out here acting crazy, just know I'm willing to ride for her. I'm willing to go to jail for her. Just know this. Just know this. And then I'm going to go to the new girlfriend and say, listen, boo, I love you. I care for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? My baby mama going to be here. She a little bit off the meat rack. But I expect good things from you. She going to say, okay, daddy. And she going to move on with her thing.
Well, you know what really sets the temperament? If the baby mama don't have feelings for you, and you don't have nothing to worry about. And the only time the baby mama acts up is if she still has feelings.
That's very true.
And you got to understand, Ernestine is the new chick. She got to know how to play her spot.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, if she don't know how to play her spot, that's on her. If the baby mama is rolling eyes, sucking teeth, that's on the baby's mama. But guess what? I'm married to him now, or either, we're in a committed relationship now. I'm not losing no piece of my weave because I know what we got. And
I'm glad you said that because
you don't have this anymore, and I understand why you acting crazy. And as a matter of fact, I'ma ask Brother Man for the keys, and I'ma leave, and I'ma come and pick him up when it's over. He can call me when it's over because I don't have to go through this.
I'm glad you said this. I'm glad you said this because there's two things that can make the baby mama go absolutely crazy, even if she got no feelings for you. Let's say she lost you to the new woman because she caught you cheating with the new woman. She always gonna act the fool. She always be rolling her eyes, acting silly because you done broke up her family. And then the next thing is the new wife, the new girlfriend looks better than you, looks better than the baby mama. Oh, that's gonna make her batty.
But wait a minute, you gotta understand one thing. Only you guys will say, oh, the new one looks better than the old one. You gotta understand one thing. Every woman thinks she look good, so she ain't looking at you talking about you look better than me. Let me tell you something. Come on, stop playing.
You ain't never walked into a room and said, oh, so-and-so. Men don't do that. Oh, so-and-so is, look at so-and-so so pretty. Men don't look at other men and say, oh, wow. Oh, look, he's so handsome. Men don't do that. Women do that.
Yes, and I can walk in a room and say, oh, she's pretty. I'm not diminished by her beauty because I'm a bad baby.
Oh, I see. Woo-hoo!
I'm not diminished.
Trust that's right. That's what I like to hear.
Trust that. I'm bringing all of this in the room and I'm absorbing all of that atmosphere. So if you can't handle yourself, you might be a little bit mad at me.
But guess what? All women know when the other woman looks better.
Okay, that's what you say.
Oh, I know that. I know that's what you say.
See, my thing is, oh, she's a pretty woman too, like me. But I hear what you're saying. Women may say, oh, she looks better than me, or she may have a better body, or she may have longer hair, or she got a better weave. I'm getting my weave from Lucky 10. Oh, yes, honey. Weave makes a difference. The hair. It's the hair, how it lays. Yes. I never wear packaged hair, hon. My weaves are always loose hair because it lays better. That's another show. Let's get back to these baby mamas. We can talk about weave at another show. Okay. Listen, listeners, if you want to have a hair show, talk about weaves, just put a comment down below.
But back to what you were saying, all women have an inkling that the new woman might look better, or, it's always that competition thing. But let her have lost her man because he cheated. Oh, there's always going to be a level of shade.
Yes. Oh, you know what? I can't believe it. Ding, 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 ding. Me and Noel agree. Yes. If by chance I'm in a relationship with this guy and he was cheating, and here I am face to face in the room with the woman he cheated with, and they're in love, for some women, that could cause a problem.
Yeah. All the time.
That could cause a problem. But if you moved on, it won't be an issue.
Guess what?
It wouldn't be an issue. It wouldn't be an issue.
The current woman has to understand her problem. Like, she can't be mad at her because she's mad because she lost him because she cheated with you. Like,
she was
you can't be mad at that. She's got to, oh wow, I broke up their family. Yeah, right. She's got to have a level of understanding.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Oh my God! Again, Noel is right. Chart that. You're right. But the one thing I truly believe is that the woman that's in his life right now, she better know her role and know her place. And the only reason why the woman that is in his life right now is going to be rolling eyes and sucking teeth is because she know how she got him, by cheating. She know he a cheater, and she don't know if he flip-flopping back and forth, because that's what a cheater do.
Hold on.
That's another show. That's another show.
We gonna get to that.
That's another show. Okay, in the comments, listeners, just put down, I want a show on cheaters. We'll do it for you. You tell us, we'll give it to you. Yeah, if he's a cheater.
Black men don't cheat.
Oh, listen. Now, this is another reason why they in the room rolling eyes and sucking teeth. Because they know he's flip-flopping back and forth.
Oh man. You are left real fast.
He's a flipper.
But
he's a flipper.
But we need to get to break.
All right. All right, and we'll be back after these messages. You're listening to He Said, She Said on Rudy Radio. Just remember, Noel and Yvonne have agreed 3 times in this show. You're never going to hear it again, but make sure you come back because we may agree again.
You looking for love? You're tired of being lonely? You ready to find that special someone? Rude Rangers TV is introducing an exciting new dating show, and we want you to be a guest. If you want to find that special someone, go to ruderangers.com today and apply for the new dating show that's about to launch. That's ruderangers.com. Hurry up and apply, because believe it or not, your special someone is waiting.
Sir, I'm a little uncomfortable with the way we've been having our Monday morning meetings.
A little uncomfortable?
Well, extremely uncomfortable with meeting in your bathroom, sir, while you're in the tub.
Well, I'm wearing a tie.
I can see that, sir.
Over the weekends, I play ball with the kids, do yard work, and play tennis, so by Monday, my muscles are very sore. Spending all day in a hot tub's the only thing that helps.
Have you tried?
Wrapping myself in cabbage leaves? Yes, I have.
Actually, sir, I was thinking of Tiger Balm pain-relieving patches.
Tiger Balm, a little jar with a tiger on it?
Yeah, right. Tiger Balm. It's been around for about 100 years.
Jinkies.
And now Tiger Balm comes in these neat pain relief patches.
Could you hand me that duck there?
You just stick the patch on where it hurts. Same Tiger on the package.
Uh-huh.
And Tiger Balm's pain relief patches are very fast-acting and long-lasting, so we wouldn't have to meet in your bathroom every Monday.
And I'd be less pruny, and your report wouldn't be in the microwave.
What?
I dropped your report in the tub, so I put it in the dryer, but it caught fire, so my wife doused it with water and put it in the microwave. Let me just go grab it.
No, don't get up, sir.
Oops, sorry. Sitting back down.
Long-lasting, fast-acting, pain-relieving Tiger Balm patch. Works where it hurts.
Years ago, the family doctor was someone who came to your home. And while that practice has faded into memory, there is someone who keeps the tradition of personal health care alive. Your local Health Mart pharmacist knows you by name, not by refill number. Stop by your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy and see how the tradition of personal health care lives on. Visit healthmart.com for the location near you. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Round 2. Fight!
Welcome back to He Said, She Said. I'm Yvonne, the motivated man from Determined Women of Destiny. And my co-host is Noel Epps from Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. And I know you guys are hollering about this baby mama stuff, but we just finished number 5, and that is behave yourself in public.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
we're up to number 4, and number 4 is stop making these ridiculous phone calls trying to disturb this man's life when you're a baby mama.
Oh, you know what?
I'll give you an example.
Me and you are right on track because that was my number 4 too.
Yeah.
My number 4 was baby mama got a contact curfew. Absolutely. You got a contact curfew, boo. You can't be calling me at midnight, sending pictures.
That's right.
At the third at midnight. No, baby. You got me from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. I might extend it to 10. But after 10, it's a wrap. Don't be calling me.
And even better, don't call my mama. Don't call his sister. Don't call his brother trying to get in touch. Oh, and on my wedding day, when you know I'm getting married at 3 p.m., don't be blowing my phone up at 2:45 and then got the nerve to say after the wedding, oh, little Tyreek was in an emergency room. You were too busy to see about your son.
That's what they do too.
Wait a minute. I was getting married. Well, he cut his finger. Did he cut it off? No. Did he get stitches? No. So why did I have to come to the emergency? Because he's your son. All you was doing was getting married.
Well, why ain't your son at the wedding is the question. Why ain't your son at the wedding? Okay,
because she got mad.
Because she got mad. Be so accessible to your baby mama. She's your baby mama for a reason.
The son,
for a reason.
The son was not at the wedding because baby mama was upset. She said that she didn't want her son at that wedding because she didn't want another woman dealing with her child. And the curfew, the phone call curfew is right. Because anytime that you call a man about your child after 8 p.m., that child better have lost a limb.
Okay.
Because if you call in my man at 11:30 talking about little Peppy done stumped his toe.
Little Peppy?
You got a foot to worry about, and it's mine. And it's going in an orifice below your back.
So let's do this. Let's give this scenario.
Yes.
You're in a new relationship.
Yes, we are.
Just act like you're the man. Okay, you're in the new relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You and your baby mama are not together, of course.
Yes.
You have older kids. You have older kids. Let's say your kids is 21 and older.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still need to have contact with your baby mama?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because there's things that my daughter needs from her father. I'll give you a story. Story time with Yvonne. My daughter bought this doggone car and wouldn't listen to me that this car wasn't worth anything. But for some reason, she wanted this truck. And these guys was giving her hell. I dialed that phone number. Hello. Yeah, your daughter need a big black man to go down there and let them boys know that if by chance you have to rip off somebody's head is getting ripped off. His response was, okay, I'll call. Yeah, you have to have contact. You're going to have contact until the day you die.
Okay.
My daughter had 2 kids. I had to call him and let him know his grandchildren was in the world.
Okay, that's a good one. Grandchildren.
You know, if when she gets married, we'll both be at the wedding.
I have a 28-year-old, right? I have a 28-year-old son, and his mother lives in Atlanta.
Okay.
I have very little contact with her.
You're not supposed to. The only thing you need to talk about is your son.
Right, because he's of age at this point.
That's right.
He's of age at this point, so I really don't need to discuss anything with her. But you bring up a good point. When you say grandkids are involved,
Yes.
when grandkids are involved, then yes, you have to have some contact with them when grandkids are involved.
And even when it comes to loved ones in the family passing, my ex-husband really, really liked my dad. When my dad passed, I called him and said, hey, Dad's gone. He passed this morning. I ain't never seen that joker, Johnny on the spot, as quick as he was that day at that house. If he would have been like that, we'd probably still be married.
But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You built the relationship with him. You built the relationship with him. If it's real, then that's what it is. Like, I have relationships with my ex's family.
And see, that's a reason to call. Our daughter is 35 years old. There's no reason at 11:30 I'm supposed to call him about anything unless it's an emergency.
You know that's right.
Unless it's an emergency.
You know that's right.
You know?
So,
and there's been times that my daughter has been into some stuff and he's called me and I've called him and we talked about it, but it wasn't well, how you doing today type thing. And I'll tell you.
Did your baby daddy give you a curfew? Because you need a curfew.
He never had to. I never overstepped like that. Because you got to remember, when we split, I was doing a happy dance. Thank you, Jesus. It's over.
Okay.
And he was too.
Yeah.
You know? But, there's things that you have to interact with. But there's things that you ain't got to interact with.
And real, to be honest, that's extremely passive aggressive. That's low-key passive aggressive.
Yes, it is. And you want to just mess up his new relationship because you're not in a relationship. So my advice to baby mamas, if you're listening and use the baby mama and you causing some havoc, stop it. It's a terrible look on you. He's not coming back. Joanne done got your man and gone. Get over it. It may be hard, I understand. But I'm a life coach. You can always call me, 516-564-3836. And we can talk about it. I'll walk you through it. But stop out here looking crazy, ladies. Stop doing that. Stop overstepping your place. Stop making those phone calls. Stop trying to ruin his life because y'all not together. Don't call him on his wedding day unless you're going to say congratulations.
And it usually backfires. It just makes them become closer. It makes them get closer. It makes their bond stronger because here you are trying to mess up their bond.
Crazy. And he's looking at her like, you're my savior. Thank you that you took me out of that. I'm going to tell you how cool me and my ex-husband is. I'm writing a book. I interviewed an ex-boyfriend and I interviewed my husband, my ex-husband. Oh, God, husband. But we sat across the table, we had dinner, and I wanted to see what his view was of our marriage and the breakup of it.
So you out here trying to be East Coast
Huh?
You out here being East Coast Iyanla Van Zandt.
No, but there's two sides to every story. And there's a reason why a baby mama is a baby mama and not a wife.
You know that's right.
Hello.
You know that's right.
Baby mama, keep your butt in check.
And then women, understand this. If you have a baby daddy, because I know a man. I'm a man all day. I've been a man for 49 years. Okay, if you think your ex-husband could call you at midnight while I'm cuddled up next to my booty,
it's going down.
This conversation, we might not go back to sleep if she answers that phone. You're gonna have a heart-to-heart with him. Because that's how men go about it.
I think baby daddy and baby mamas need to take a course on how far your foot don't need to go over that line. That's what it is. So I want you baby mamas to understand, you may still like him, still want to be with him, still love him. You cannot have him Now stop that terrible behavior. It's just ugly. It's ugly.
Did we just agree twice?
Yeah, so that's 5 times on the show.
Man.
Listeners are charting this down because this show going down in history.
This show going down here quick. We out here agreeing.
This is going down in history. And you know another thing, a baby mama ain't got no right calling. The phone call she ain't got a right to do. Stop calling his family members and always want to be involved in their lives too.
So wait, she can no longer call his mama.
Ain't no reason to call his mama other than happy birthday. Oh, Miss Jackson, I just want to wish you a happy Flag Day. I was thinking about you. If you don't get your tail off this phone, and then it all ends up with, well, how is Percy doing anyway?
But that's her child's grandparent.
But why are you asking about her son that you're no longer with? Don't ask her about Percy. Go on about your life. You don't need to know how Percy's doing.
So she can no longer have a relationship with her mother-in-law.
That's not her mother-in-law. If they are no longer married, that's her mother-in-law.
Her child's grandmother.
You can call and see how she's doing. But you don't need to call and see how she's doing and end up talking about, well, how is Percy? That ain't
Where does she need a babysitter? She want to go twerking on Saturday. Where does she need a babysitter?
Listen, that's fine, but you don't ask about her son Percy. That's none of your business no more. You don't need to ask how Percy is doing. You don't need to ask what Percy is doing. You don't need to know the last time she's seen Percy. You drop that baby off in your tight dress and you go on and throw it in the circle and come on and pick him back up.
Percy.
Yeah.
Percy. Ernestine.
Oh,
man. Gladys.
That's right. Cliff.
Kilroy. Leroy. All these names you got. Boy, let me tell you. Names. But we got to go to break.
Okay, we definitely got to because I'm about to fall out over the name. We'll be right back after these messages. You've been listening to He Said, She Said. I'm Yvonne, the Motivator Man, and this is Noel Epps from Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. We'll be back.
You love chocolate.
Chocolate.
You love M&Ms.
Oh, yes.
But your tastes have grown up, and you're just not wild about super sweet milk chocolate, so you've been avoiding M&Ms.
Yeah.
Well, fear no more.
Huh?
M&M's Dark Chocolate to the rescue.
My heroes.
M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies. Available wherever fine candies are sold.
Hey, it's Sam. It's your girl, Valentina Balance, the Fitter Woman, host of Muscles and Stilettos and founder of Fitter Woman University. Join us as I share tips, strategies, and personal stories of people who, just like you, decided that it's finally time for change. It's finally time for you. Watch Muscles and Stilettos and join us on our journey to becoming a fitter, healthier, happier you. For more info, visit us at thefitterwoman.com. Be bigger, be fitter, be stronger, be you.
If you're ready to live your best and blessed life, then you need to check out Win Magazine. That's right, it's a publication of Rude Rangers Entertainment, and it's designed to help you live your best and blessed life. Go to winmagazine.us now to start reading.
Round 3.
And we're back, and we are back with He Said, She Said on Rude Ranger Radio. We are here, my co-host, Yvonne Mann, and we're discussing the top 5 things men need to tell their baby mama when entering a new relationship. Number 5 is my relationship is off to you. It's off to you. You know you have no limit to my relationship. Number 4, you need a contact curfew. Can't be calling us any type of night. Don't be calling me any type of day and night. Contact curfew. Okay, and number 3, men, listen to me. Men messed this up bad. Men messed this up so bad. Men, respect her gangster. Respect her gangster, please. It's going to get you in trouble if you don't. You will respect little Taquan gangster. You will respect Raekwon gangster. You will respect Maurice's gangster. But you won't respect Taquanda's gangster. And Taquanda is diabolical at the end of the day. No, she ain't gonna go shoot up the club. She ain't gonna go shoot up the house. She ain't gonna do none of that.
She gonna tear that car off.
She won't put dog on the side of your car with a knife or slash a tire or two. Please, man, respect her gangster. When that estrogen goes off the rails, it is a different type of gangster. Respect it.
Let me tell you something. What you just said was old school. They putting dog poo in the driver's seat now. Okay?
That's what now?
Yeah. Listen, the old trick is you put a condom in the gas tank. What happens is that when the condom goes all the way to the bottom, it fills up and the car stops. You don't know why the car stopped. But then you turn the car off. It deflates, so the car keeps running. And this keeps happening until you drop that gas pan, and that's about $1,500 in a brand new car.
Oh, I can't understand why you know this stuff. This is what I mean. Respect that gangster. This is what I mean. How you know about condoms in the gas tank? You've done this before?
You know that I did counseling for many years. And I hear a lot of stories. Me, myself, I never did any of that. I didn't have to. I have done some stuff. I got to be honest, because you always think I act like I'm a Puritan. I'm not. I dated a guy one time, and he was a cheater. And he still don't care nothing about nobody's feelings. I was so angry, and this was back in my drinking days. I went to where his car was parked, and I ripped his dashboard right out and didn't break a nail.
You ripped the dashboard. If that ain't no Incredible Hulk type ish right there, that's Incredible Hulk.
A crime of passion.
Hold on.
A crime of passion.
You ripped the dashboard out.
That's right, and put it on the front seat, left on front seat. And you know when he found out? About 3 years ago. Because we happened to be talking, and I said to him, did you remember the time you came and your dashboard was ripped out of your car? And it was funny. His response was, I've been talking about that for years. I couldn't believe some guy came and ripped the dashboard out of my car. It was probably somebody's boyfriend. I said, well, nobody's boyfriend, it was me. See, this is the problem. You women celebrate that foolishness, and you lock us up for that foolishness. You had a song. They wrote a whole song. I bust the windows out your car. This is the nonsense that y'all celebrate. Y'all celebrate this foolishness. But man, I'm trying to tell you, you will respect the gunman. You will respect another man gangster real quick, but you won't respect her gangster. You better respect her gangster. Women are more diabolical. They are slick with theirs. They ain't gonna go up and shoot up the club. They're not doing that. And they're not doing that. They sitting back, waiting for their time, and they plotting it out. They
and
have
the more it's on her mind, the more diabolical she gets. You heard Yvonne. Yvonne done gave you 3 or 4 out the gate. Condom in the gas tank.
That's right. That's right. The banana in the exhaust pipe. Just put the banana in the exhaust pipe. Poof, blows everything up.
Now, you did see the video where the girl was pouring gas in the car. She blew up the car and herself.
First of all, you don't pour gasoline on anything that close and try and strike a match. You stupid. You stupid.
And be clear, women. Stop that foolishness. Stop that foolishness. That ain't cool. Tearing up their car ain't cool. Putting dope in the car. I hate saying dog. Because I want to say I say the other word so fluent. I'm gonna say dog poo today. Okay. Stop that foolishness. That is not cool at all.
Now listen, no, we're usually funny and we do slapstick. Can I just take a minute and be serious?
Go ahead.
Just a minute. Okay. And I'm talking to the women that do this. The reason why they do it is because they're trying to hurt the man as much as they're hurting. And we know that your stuff is important to you. But tearing up his car is not going to take that pain out your heart. Because after I tore that car up, I just went right back and fell back into that Jack Daniels.
Or you went to jail. Or you went to jail.
No, I was still in pain. So, like Noel said, I don't know why we're agreeing on this show. This show going out. But yeah, you got to stop this foolishness. You just got to stop it. You got to wrap your head around the fact you got the child, but you ain't got the man. And let's just hope he pays some child support. Can we hope he pay child support? Okay, because I'm sorry.
Lorena Bobbitt.
Don't talk about her. Don't talk about her.
Lorena Bobbitt.
You want to talk about her? I wouldn't have never told nobody where it was. When they asked me where it was, I would have shut up. The motivator would have had nothing to say. Yvonne, do you know where it is?
You would have felt bad and had the man please. Your tool was laying on the side of the LIE.
I wouldn't have said nothing. I wouldn't have said nothing. And first of all, I wouldn't have threw it nowhere. I would have fed it to the dog. If I cut it off.
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's terrible. Lorena Bobbitt is famous.
Yes.
Famous for this. I mean, let's think about that. This is an average woman. She's famous now. Infamous.
But no, you're missing the point. The reason why she didn't stab him in his heart, she didn't cut his throat, she cut what was hurting her. She said he was raping her. If she cut the penis off, he no longer would rape her, even though she was married to him. I thought she cut off because he was cheating. No, because he was forcing her to have sex and she didn't want to have sex with him. Because of the fact she found out he was cheating, she wanted to leave the relationship. He said, you ain't going nowhere. She said, well, you are, and I'm taking your penis off and you can go find it.
Hey, listen, that's, whew, child.
Listen.
Y'all need to feel that pain one day. Y'all need to feel that pain one day. That pain is so different. Oh, that pain is debilitating. That pain stops everything.
I had a college professor that told us about a story about a woman and how she got her husband back for cheating. He came home from work, everything was the same. She had on her negligee, she made a wonderful dinner, he ate dinner, they had great sex, and when he woke up in the morning, he was never the same because she put crazy glue on either side of his wadanga. And what's the first thing you do when you get out the bed? You throw one leg out so you can get out the bed to go to the bathroom. Ripped up everything.
This is what I mean, man.
Listen,
respect Dave Gangster.
That was college.
Dave Gangster. Because
so you know how, I never forgot
think of how nasty. Think about how hurt you got to be to think I'm gonna crazy glue your tool to the side of your leg. Think of the diabolical. Think about how nasty, how slick, how mean she is. Like, this is why men do not underestimate a woman's gangster. They always say there's nothing worse than a scorned woman.
You have to understand one thing, though. Why is she scorned? Her level of diabolic activity is the level of pain she has endured.
Okay, let's stop talking about pain all the time. Okay, some of y'all are just crazy. Some of y'all are just nuts.
You're right.
Some of y'all deserve this pain because y'all are out of your absolute rabbit ass mind. That's just call it what it is for some of you, not all of you. Some of you are hurt, yes.
I wish
some of you are just crazy.
I wish this was live. I'm sitting here swinging a weave and hair and hands saying yes, yes, yes. They're crazy. They just crazy.
Yes.
And you got to get out of that craziness, you baby mamas, you. You got to.
You know what? You know what? It's also hereditary. And I say hereditary.
If her mama crazy, she crazy?
Not only that, that baby mama thing could go for generations.
Yes.
It could go for generations. She's seen her grandmother be single and raise kids.
Yeah.
She's seen mama be single and raise kids. Now she's single and raising kids. And you know what? That was crazy. They don't even think anything of it. Like, they don't think it's a problem. Like, they don't think it's weird. Like, but let's do this. Let's do this for our white listeners. This is not just the black issue. Let's be very
absolutely
clear.
Not. Absolutely not. I worked with a white girl that came.
Clear on that.
I worked with a white girl that came into work one day and was hooping, hollering, yelling, screaming, face all red. We asked her what happened. Her husband had went to the bank and drew out all the money, and we had just got paid. She had zero. Zero. So yeah, white women go crazy. White men cheat. It's across the board.
Black men don't cheat.
Yeah, you're right. They just surf between women. They don't cheat. They surfing. Yeah. Okay. Black men don't cheat. Yeah.
But for real, man, respect their gangster. Respect their gangster. They give it up just like Leroy give it up. Just like Kilroy give it up. Just like Percy give it up. Look, Ernestine is over there giving it up. Who else you have? You have Margaret over there.
Margaret.
You have they give it up. Gladys.
Yeah, but
Gladys they got here writing music about it.
We have to do another show that's serious and talk about relationships because our show was funny and we getting a little heavy here. But the thing we do not want you to leave this show without knowing. First, you got to know that we go on the break. And when we come back, we're going to talk to you about the number 2 thing. So we'll be right back. This is He Said, She Said, powered by Rude Rangers Entertainment.
First Insurance presents an observational moment. This is called mumble rap, which is why we're here to help translate. Yo, yo, yo. When it comes to renter's insurance, First Insurance has the largest local claims staff with a 97% satisfaction rating. Pretty dope, huh? Auto, home, or renters, First Insurance makes it right. Call your independent agent or visit FICOH.com.
Spring water, naturally refreshing, naturally thirst quenching. Fresh spring water, purified. Nature's spring water, oh so right. Nature's spring water, oh so right.
Round 4.
Hey, good people, we are back. You are listening to He Said, She Said. I'm Yvonne, the Motivated Man. He is Noel Epps from Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. And we are talking about 5 things that baby mamas should not do. So we are at number 2. And number 2 is this. Don't name that child something stupid just because you mad at his daddy.
Whoa, I didn't see that one coming. What you mean by that?
Don't name that baby something stupid. Just because he cheated with you with a girl named Sonia, don't you name that boy Sonia.
Boy.
Don't you name that boy Sonia.
A boy named Sonia?
That's right. Just because you having a baby for him, and you named your son Robert the First. Okay. The second woman that has a baby by him, don't name him Robert the Second.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
And
In other words, don't take it out on the kids.
No,
don't take it out on the kids.
That kid doesn't deserve it. That argument is between the two of you.
I saw a woman name her son. The baby daddy is named Eric, right? The baby daddy's named Eric. She named her son Eric's son.
You know, that's some stupid mess. That's
Why is it Erickson? I swear to you,
stupid.
Eric's son. That's his name.
So everybody knows that's his son.
But you're 100% right. You cannot take this out on your kids.
You gotta stop doing it.
This is not about you. It's always about your kids. Like, you gotta always, like, I'm gonna be real right now. Like, the hardest thing for me when I left my first wife was to not talk bad about my first wife in front of my child.
That's hard.
That was so difficult for me.
I couldn't do it.
And I would always catch myself. I would be like, oh, give me that, catch myself. I would do that all the time because I can't allow my son to believe that she may be negligent to him because of what she did to me.
And
or
also,
what I've done to her, whatever it may be.
I was going to say there's two sides to it.
Right, whatever it may be. It may be what I've done to her. But that's not the child. The child should not be put in the middle of this by no means whatsoever.
Absolutely, absolutely not. And what I had to come to realize that I think a lot of people still have to learn too, when you talk bad about that parent, you shame that parent in the child's eyes. You know what I mean?
And you know what? The parent, the baby's mother or the baby daddy should not talk bad about the new person in their life.
Right. Unless the person
do that either.
Unless they have picked a bad person to be in their life, the only thing you're supposed to be concerned about is the child, but it's kind of hard because you're raising that child. So if the mother picks a guy that's beating her, yeah.
That's a whole different ball.
The child's
That's a whole different ballgame.
You'll have something to say. But if she found a good guy and she going on with her life and you going on with your life, shut your mouth. Let her live. Can she live? Can she live?
I have a very unique situation.
Oh boy.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm a very unique situation. My baby mama, my son's mother, and my current wife get along better than me and my ex-wife.
It always happens that way.
Yeah.
It always happens that way. I always got along with my ex-husband's second wife. Sure. I liked her. My daughter loved her. My daughter would call her mom from time to time. I didn't have a problem with that because she was around her. And, you know, you got to realize it takes a village. If you love my child, then love my child.
That's difficult for a man. A man, I'm telling you right now, and I'm talking from me.
Oh, I know.
I ain't checking for my son to call no other man daddy.
I know.
Okay? See, I'm not even checking for daddy, pop, dad, anything that sound like daddy. My son is to call him Mr. Whoever, or I call him by his street name, Killer Joe, whatever it may be. I don't give a damn. You will not call this man daddy. I don't give a damn.
But that's because you're a good father and you were in your son's life. You never walked away and didn't look back. You were always there. The reason why a child will give somebody else the name of a parent is because that parent was not there. So there's a lot of baby daddies that ain't there, but are upset that somebody has taken his place. Now listen, you weren't the father you were supposed to be. Don't get mad when Mr. Clarence step up.
Damn, another old name. Clarence.
Listen, Mr. Clarence is buying.
You are on a roll today. Clarence.
Mr. Clarence, yes, is buying his.
Ernest. Oh, you are on a roll today. You are killing it today. You got every old name popping today. So Clarence now steps up and now Clarence is the daddy? Or wait, you say he should be okay? He should be okay with the child calling him daddy because he wasn't present? Is that what you're saying?
If he's not present, then you have left the space for someone else to be called at least Pop. Because guess what? Mr. Clarence is buying those cleats for football. Mr. Clarence is paying for lunch. Mr. Clarence is sending your tail to college.
You got a good point. I mean,
daddy don't do.
I can't even argue that.
That's right.
I can't argue that.
So Mr. Clarence does at least get a pop. Crazy. Yeah, Mr. Clarence at least gets a pop. Okay, he at least gets pop. You don't be calling him no Clarence, and he is paying the mortgage where you live. No. He gets that respect. And if you're upset that your child is calling somebody else daddy, my question is, what type of father were you? Come on.
You gotta. I can't argue that. I cannot argue that. Sorry.
I had a good father. So when my dad passed, I was trying to get my mother married. My mother told me emphatically, stop it. I've always loved your father and I'm still in love with your father.
God bless her.
My dad's been dead 21 years. My mother loves my father just like he was still here.
God bless her. Because my wife, my wife will marry somebody else. I swear I'm haunting them. The cabinets will be opening for no reason. I'm haunting this whole house. I am going to be here.
If my mother got remarried, I call him Pop, but he couldn't be daddy because I had a really good father. I really did. You know, Hayes Poole was a protector and a provider and would put buckshots in your butt if you mess with his daughters. That's a dad. That I used to say.
Listen, I can't even debate you on that. That's but I understand what you're saying. I get it.
But if you are in the role of a father,
too. My grandmother was the same way. That's old school. Like my grandfather died, and she was not checking for no other man. And I'm, matter of fact, when we done with this show today, I'm gonna whisper in my wife's ear.
And tell her what? What you gonna tell her?
What you doing? If God forbid I die.
She get married 6 months later because she looks good.
Don't say
Why
that.
should she
have
be
to turn
alone?
up the whole house. Don't say that.
But if she died, listen, God forbid you lost your wife, in a year you be remarried.
That's a lie.
You be remarried. Because you ain't ready to take care of yourself.
That's a lie.
Really?
That's a lie. My daughter wouldn't let that happen.
Okay, I know that's right. Because if my mother would have went first, my father would have tried to bring somebody up there. Oh, you will not be in my mother's chanclette. No, you will not.
And I know my middle son especially. My middle son ain't letting no man come up over in this house. Or Nolan, my middle son Nolan gives it up.
It's the baby. The baby don't play that.
Up in this bed.
Yeah, I'm the baby. We don't play that. No.
So now we understand that rule number 2 is don't put your kids in the middle of this.
That's it.
Don't put your kids in the middle of this. Don't give them those bogus names.
No.
Don't. But hold on now. Let's say you got to go get that 17%.
Yes, and I did.
Oh, you need it.
No, I did. I have the right to get that 17%.
I was a single dad for a little while.
I got a right to get. I had a right to. I was raising her. Yes, you have a right to have child support. And let's get this right. Let's stop this mess about I ain't paying child support because she ain't gonna buy her man a car. Most of y'all ain't making that much money.
You know that's
my man a car.
You know that's right.
That's number 1. Number 2.
But it is like a nice little second job.
No. It ain't that much money. But anyway, number 2.
It was a nice little second job.
Oh, well, for you. Okay, she must have been making that type of money. But anyway, number 2, stop saying, oh, you need to stop paying mortgage and car note and light with my child support. Ain't your child living there?
That's right. They using it. They live in the house. They use electricity.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we don't hear that foolishness. That's part of child support.
We go on the break, and when we come back, we got to discuss why me and Noel are agreeing. Oh my God.
Years ago, the family doctor was someone who came to your home. And while that practice has faded into memory, there is someone who keeps the tradition of personal health care alive. Your local Health Mart pharmacist knows you by name, not by refill number. Stop by your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy and see how the tradition of personal health care lives on. Visit healthmart.com for the location near you. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
And we're back with He Said, She Said. I'm Noel Epps, and my co-host is Yvonne, the Motivator Man. And we are discussing the top 5 things men need to tell their baby mama when entering a new relationship.
Yes.
And we're up to number 1.
Yes.
But before we discuss number 1, let's review. Number 5. My new relationship is off limits to you till further notice.
Off limits.
Off limits. Number 4. Baby mama got a contact curfew. Yes, you are not calling me at midnight. You're not calling me at midnight talking about, I was just seeing how you was doing. We not doing that.
Don't call him 15 minutes before he get ready to walk down the aisle to marry the next chick.
Number 3, respect her gangster.
Because she could be crazy.
Yes, respect her gangster.
Yeah.
Number 2, keep the children out your foolishness.
Please.
Don't put the children in the middle of this, please.
They're innocent.
Don't name the baby boy Sonia. Because you done lost your man to the girl Sonia.
That's right.
And don't name your baby boy Erickson because his daddy name is Eric. Don't do that either.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But the number 1 thing
ding ding,
men need to make sure they do not do. Men don't do this. You set yourself up for failure. You set yourself up to get her in her gangster bag. I'm trying to tell you. Men, do not fall into the trap of entering a pow-pow session with your baby mama. Listen, we all know the pow-pow was good. That's why Erickson and Sonia are here in the first place. We get it. We get it. But guess what? You cannot let her have the hammer. She is going to hold this over your head forever. She is going to make sure you are miserable walking on eggshells around her. Men, you do not want this woman having this information over your head. So get ready to ruin your relationship with your current girlfriend or wife.
And know that all of you going to have to be in the room at one time or another. It's going to be a function or something. And if you're still going back to the baby mama, there's going to be a conversation between the new chick and the baby mama. And
especially diabolical.
Listen, you're going to be at the family barbecue. Both of them going to be at the punch bowl. The new chick's going to be like, hi, my name is Patricia. And the baby mama's going to be like, hi. And new chick going to be like, it's so nice to meet you. And baby mama going to be like, oh, you met me before. Every time he kisses you, you meet me.
Ooh.
And it's going to be on.
Oh, that's a crushing blow.
It's going to be on.
But men understand women do stuff like leave their panties in your car, in the passenger seat. So you get in the car. Your wife get in the car. And she's sitting on somebody else's panties.
That's why you don't cheat.
Like men don't
That's why you
leave
don't
their
cheat.
boxes in a woman's car. Men don't do stuff like that.
No, this is what men do. Men lie, and you believe it, and then they rip your heart out.
women lied to you. Don't put that.
I didn't say
women lied to you.
I didn't say they didn't. But what I'm saying is that a pair of panties in your car is not the same as, oh, sure, we're going to get married. You in my bed at 2 a.m. and I find out at 10 o'clock you walking down the aisle with another chick.
Oh, wait. So you mean to tell me you get in your man's car and you sitting on some soiled panties, you ain't going to have a full temper tantrum?
Temper tantrum. My family keeps a bail fund because of anger. Now, luckily for them, they haven't had to use it. But if I open up that door and I see some drawers that's not mine, my family about to use that bail fund. Because I'm need to be bailed out.
And man, don't say something stupid like those are your panties, and you know your wife is a size, let's say you're size 10, but the panties is a size 2. Don't say nothing stupid like those are your panties. Please don't do that, because you're just making the whole thing bigger for yourself. You know you can't fit them panties.
Here's a better one. She opens up the door, you see them drawers are on there, you snatch them real quick, and she says, was those panties on the seat? He says, them your lying eyes.
Oh yeah, that's the Jamaican song. It wasn't me.
That's right.
On the counter, it wasn't me.
You didn't see that.
Yeah, lying eyes. Oh, that's a good
right.
one.
Them your lying eyes. But what's in your hand? What's in your hand? Nothing. And your hand is balled up and lace is falling all out of it. And then women are crazy enough to be like, okay, because you don't want to push the point. You don't want to push the point.
Man, don't fall into this trap, please. This is a trap that you can control. It is not her fault. It is not her fault. It is not her fault if you're going over there to sleep with her and then you allow her to have this information weighing over your head. You allowed this to happen, man. And do not think your pipe game is so good, or your pipe game is this, your pipe game is that she will not open her mouth. Do not
not only open her
woman.
Not only open her mouth, but she may get a real pipe, a metal one, and it's coming at you. now that's some pipe for your butt. There's some pipe for you.
Listen, people, please. Men especially. Men fall into this trap. Men fall into this trap. And this is an ego thing with men too.
Yes, it is.
It's an ego thing.
Mm-hmm.
And men fall into this trap and thinking they king dingling. They everything. You understand what I'm saying? So men, please, if you love your girlfriend, if you love your wife, please, no pow session with your baby mama. She's going to even do it with the baby. You better come over here and see the baby, or I'm telling your wife, oh, you better hurry up and give me that $20 or that $200 or that $300 or that $500. Because I'm telling your wife, she is going to have the hammer on you as long as and guess what? The hammer don't expire. That's the worst thing. The hammer don't expire. This could have happened 4 years ago. Remember 4 years ago?
Not even 4 years ago. You could have grown children at the wedding. And then the wife sits down next to the baby mama and she says, it's such a nice wedding. It is, isn't it? Oh, I don't know how you did it by yourself. I didn't. Your husband helped. Oh, he didn't tell me nothing about it. He didn't tell you nothing about it 25 years ago either when we slept together, did he? He don't tell you everything.
See?
Yes.
I was your lover and your secretary, working every day of the week. Was
Even
that
better.
the job of no one else was there? Helping you get on your feet. You out here waiting to exhale. Come on, stop playing.
Listen, in that movie, she slapped that white girl so hard, I felt it in the theater.
Oh, Angela Bassett almost had me in my feelings.
What? Angela slapped her silly. That girl, she lost consciousness for 2.5 seconds. And then, you know, that's
Do
what
you
happened.
condone that?
What?
Going upside the other woman's head?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. I don't condone it. But if I happen to see it, I will enjoy the banter, and I'll be rooting for the one that's in the right. Okay, but I don't know. I don't sign on for that. I think that you just need to make a clean break. You're brokenhearted. Just keep moving. Your heart will heal.
We understand. We do understand. The pound sessions was good. I guess again, that's the only thing you had good. But always keep in mind.
Maybe you didn't.
Maybe you had for a reason.
Right, but at one point you might have had a good relationship, and then it started not being good, and you drifted apart, and you decided to break up. Okay, it broke your heart. You thought you'd be with him forever. You're not. Now stop trying to sneak in the bushes to see who he bringing home. That's none of your business. Stop.
You was one of them.
You know.
You was one of them. You had army fatigues and a hat with branches and leaves on it. You was one of them, huh?
I wasn't one of them, but I definitely knew that could happen.
You wait. You wasn't hiding nobody's sticker bushes?
No. I told you when we decided to separate, both of us did the happy dance.
Okay, I'm making sure. I'm making sure you're consistent.
Oh, I'm consistent.
I'm consistent. Because I don't want to see you out here bear crawling in somebody's bushes with a hat with army fatigues on, and you out here binoculars out here looking crazy. Looking crazy. Playing with earbuds on, playing Bust My Windows Out Your Car.
You stupid. No. What? No, I'm not gonna bust no windows out no car. I'm gonna glue your eyelids shut.
See again, the glue, all that stuff is.
I slipped that in. You heard that, right? I slipped that in. I'm not gonna bust your windows out. I'm gonna glue your eyelids shut.
All that stuff is weird.
It is, but you know, we live in a world.
And then also, man, understand this too. Understand this. When you are sleeping with your baby mama, and your baby wakes up the next morning and sees you in the bedroom with your baby mama, you are messing up the child too. Like, you are sending the craziest signal to your child. He's thinking mommy, or he or she is thinking mommy and daddy are together.
They're back together. Yes.
What is daddy doing over here? Because he got LaShonda at the house. Like, what's going on?
Yes.
So listen, I get it, but you gotta be careful.
That's what this show is all about. You gotta take care of what you need to take care of. So listen, we getting out of here. Hope that you listened well and took some tips. It's an open book test, boys. You've been listening to He Said, She Said. I'm Yvonne, the Motivator Man from Determined Women of Destiny. You can catch my show every Thursday night on Facebook and YouTube, 7 p.m. My co-host, Noel Epps, from Not Just Sports by Noel Epps, is Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Don't listen to him before you go to church, because you got enough to repent for.
Well, we're going to start, football season's here, so we're also going to start on Wednesday evening, time to be announced.
You got to be kidding me. More of you.
Yes, we got a lot to cover with football.
I hope all of you that was listening, make sure you check our shows out. He Said, She Said is powered by Rude Rangers Entertainment. Our creative director is Rudy J. Breedy. Please don't forget to like and share this episode with as many people as possible. We welcome your comments, show suggestions, and future topics. Y'all have a blessed day now here.
Peace.
Until next time.